greet him, just so he knows that there are folks who, again, live in this great nation that have a different viewpoint about some of his ideas. As you know, President Obama is going to be here, and he keeps asking, who is Americans for Prosperity? He keeps attacking Tea Party organizations. Now he's attacking the Chamber of Commerce of all things. Now, I don't know about you, but Chamber of Commerce is an organization that I think represents a lot of these small businesses right around us here right now. I don't know why a president isn't listening to the people, a huge movement of people across America, as you know, that are engaged in this political process, that are clearly going to make their voices heard in a pretty dramatic way, I think, on November 2nd. It's going to be an awesome time for freedom. What a beautiful day to have all of us come together and celebrate that. Friends, a few rules as we get started today. This is what's called a sidewalk event, which means that we don't want to be impeding other people who are on the sidewalk, especially when we're down across from the convention center a little bit later on. We want to make sure we're not out in the streets. We don't have a permit to be in the streets. But we certainly have the great opportunity to let our voices be heard in the great tradition of freedom that we so celebrate in this nation. Now, I want to thank a couple of people first before we go any further. I want to thank a very brave business owner, Michael Zakoich, who owns Michael. Is that not awesome? You see, there's a few folks in Portland that, well, they don't appreciate the fact that we're here today in his parking lot. And the last time he held an event here was with the Tea Party Express, and he, quite frankly, caught a lot of grief from fellow Portlanders about that. So I want you to do something, friends. I want you to go in there at some point for the next couple of hours and thank Michael, order some food. You know, this is a man who's taken a real risk to do this for us, and we are so blessed to have him be a part of it. I also want to thank the city of Portland. The Portland police did a marvelous job in very quickly helping us getting this arranged in a very short period of time. The folks down at permitting for both the sound permit that we have to do this sound stage here today, and the folks that allow us the permit to do the sidewalk event. They were very helpful. You know, folks, sometimes we definitely stand against big government, but sometimes there's some folks that work within government that really think the way we do, and they're very, very helpful, and we thank them for that effort. That's right. Let's give them a round of applause, all of it. Thank you. So, folks, we want to be respectful of others, including I thank you for those of you who moved over there to ask the gentleman to keep his expressions, shall we say, to a different level. Thank you for that. When that happens, that was the right way to react, you know, and that's so great that we as patriots can come together and do that way. Now, we've got a number of speakers to chat with. We are blessed today, and our keynote speaker is